Welcome back to Virtual Reality. My name is Thomas and you're watching VoodooDE VR. This is the next episode of my VR and AR weekly news, this time with week 41, 2022. Short info, in the next 2 weeks there will be no weekly news because I'm on vacation. This is the first time this year, so I think I really need that. But I already produced the videos, so I will show you videos in the next 2 weeks. You will not notice that I'm not there. Only the weekly news will be missing. So, as always, everything about VR and AR hardware, games releases and sales. Thank you to my sponsors, Woodgo's VR, Opperman Events, Virtual Escape, Slimbeats and Endline Audio with their VR headset microphones. All links and coupon codes in the description. Let's have some fun with the video and let's go.
VoodooDE.
And let's start with a Quest update. Perhaps you know the version 44 was especially about recording videos with the Quest. Thank you for this. This really helped. And they skipped version 45 and now we have 46, and that brings some smaller news or updates. For example, we have 3 recent apps here that we can switch to. So the last 3 apps that we played. Then you can change a little bit more what friends see about your activity on your profile. That's sometimes very important, depends what you are doing. And the biggest thing is, of course, the new home environment called the Rings of Power, the Moria or Dwaro Delve. This is the home environment. Here you can just go to settings and personalization, and then you can change that to your default home. That's really cool. So I really love that Meta is still doing some stuff here to update everything. Nintendo 3DS in VR. How is that possible? So check out this cool article of VR Scout, and they made a cool guide how that works. So it's a mix of different software products you need. The first one is you need a 3DS emulator. This is called Citra. You can download that here. After that you need, of course, the ROMs so that you can play the games you want, for example Zelda or something. That's what you need. And then you have to do some settings here. In the Citra software, for example, go to full screen and all the stuff side by side. And after that, when you have that on your screen, then you can go into your VR headset and stream that to big screen. So you will sit in the movies, in the cinema, and you will see the screen in 3D from the Citra software, from the 3DS emulator. So you will be able to play, for example, Zelda in 3D in the cinema in big screen on your VR headset. And this is really cool. So the link to this guide is in the description below if you want to give it a try. Yeah, and of course there was finally the Quest Pro announcement, finally on the Meta Connect. Later more of the Meta Connect. But yeah, this is the Meta Quest Pro. I already made a video about this separately, but here it is again. So it will be $1,500 plus tax, of course, and it will be released on October 25. Yeah, this is not far away, like 10 days. And then you can buy it on Meta or Amazon or Best Buy or wherever you want. So, here are the facts. The resolution is 1800 by 1920 per eye. This is pretty low resolution. When we compare it, for example, for the Pico 4, it has a higher resolution. At the same field of view, this is strange, why they have such a low resolution. Only 90 Hertz, this is nothing special. But the IPD range is nice, 55 to 75. This is a nice range. The new XR2 Plus Snapdragon, 12 GB RAM, 256 GB storage, USB-C. The weight it's not too high, but it's also not too low. But here's the battery life. It's only 1 to 2 hours. This is not much. But we have to be honest, Pico, for the Pico 4 set, they have 2.5 to 3 hours, but that was a lie. It was also 1 to 2 hours. So perhaps Meta is a little bit more honest here. I don't know. Or perhaps they even have only half an hour. I don't know. Perhaps I will have the opportunity to try it. I have no idea when or how I will get it. We will see. The headset tracking inside out and the controller tracking as well. So the controller is tracked inside out with cameras. And we have eyes and face tracking. We will see that later. Also we have 5 external and 5 internal cameras and stuff. Of course voice input and stuff. Audio jack, microphone, pass-through mode, of course in good color and good quality, because they announced that as mixed reality headset. So yeah, that's it. Here's the headset and here are the controllers. They look really nice. They don't have this ring above. They are tracked by cameras. Here are the cameras and at the other sides as well. I think they have 4 cameras per controller. So that means they can be tracked behind your back, and that's cool, over your head. And do you know what is really cool as well? You will be able to buy them separately for $300 for a pair, and then you can use them with the Quest 2, and that's really nice. That's really nice. They say it here. Really cool. So this would be perhaps very interesting for people with the Quest 2, because I think they are really better. They are lighter. They are more balanced and stuff, and they track better. I hope so, at least. We will see. So that's it. And yeah, you can buy it for $1,500 and it's released on October 25th. But I'm in Germany here and it says not available. So we still have the problem that the Meta won't sell anything in Germany. This is something they decided for themselves. It's not forbidden, but they decided. It has something to do with the so-called Bundeskartellamt in Germany. So there's still something with the forcing of the Meta accounts or Facebook accounts or so. Even though it's not really the case anymore, but I don't know. So however, we can buy it on Amazon France here, and then we perhaps I will do it or not. I'm not sure. If you are in Europe, and then you can buy it on Amazon France. You can find the link in the description below, of course. For example, if you live in Spain and it won't be sold, but I think it is. However, you can go with your local Amazon account to Amazon France, and then you have all the guarantee and shipping and stuff. And then there were some accessory announced. For example, this small docking station. There is a docking station included, but not so small. So this will be $80. And then this thing here, the full light blocker, when you use the VR mode, you have to pay that. It's not included. And this is strange. It's $50. And then the headphones here, the speaker, the open ear speaker, they are $50. Yeah, the earphone, sorry, yeah. And then we have this case here for $120. You can buy that on Meta or Amazon as well. So, yeah, of course, I will put the link to the Meta Quest Pro for Amazon US in the description below, of course. Then you can go via my link. That would be cool. And here's the face tracking. Look at this. This looks so cool. Wow. So the eyes are tracked and your mouth and nose are tracked, and this in real time. So this is really nice. This is the future of VR. So cool. I want that. I hope I get the opportunity to try the Meta Quest Pro. So will you buy it? Are you interested? Write it in the comments below. Yeah, and let's talk about the Meta Connect. So there were some games announced and the release date of already known games. For example, Among Us in VR. Yeah, this I already told you a lot of times about this, that this is coming. And now we have a release date. And this is November 10th, 2022 for Quest, Rift and PC VR. And the game will be only $10. really nice. So I'm looking forward to try that. That was the first game. The second one is, that was exclusive to PlayStation VR. I tried that years before or 2 years before, I don't know. Iron Man VR, and this is coming to Quest on November 3rd, I think. Yeah, right. November 3rd, 2022 to Quest 2. And I can tell you this is a really nice game. So if you like superheroes, then this is something for you. And then there was a game announced nobody knew about before. Behemoth, by the makers of The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. They are really good developers, so I'm totally looking forward to that. We don't know much about this game, only that this is a survival game and in the northern area, in the cold, stormy, snowy area, a brutal new world. Yeah, that's everything. We don't know more, and the game will be released in late 2023 on Quest 2 and Rift S. They didn't mention anything about other platforms, but of course they won't on the Meta Connect. The next thing is The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Retribution. Finally, yeah, we have the launch date on December 1st, 2022 on the Quest 2. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Really nice zombie adventure with quests and stuff. They also didn't mention if it will be released on Steam on same day. I have no idea. They didn't tell us. We will see. And then there is the activity set announced for the Quest 2. And they have this facial interface and this straps here against sweating and stuff. And if you want to do a boxing or so, then it will be on your hands like with the index controllers. You will be able to buy it in the Meta store, but not in Germany, as you see. Not available. And as I already said, they announced the Quest Pro controllers. They will be also available for the Quest 2 later this year. They will be sold separately for $300 for a pair. That's it so far. And also Mark Zuckerberg, of course, told about the metaverse. This is the best thing you can have. This will be the future, and so on and so on. Always the same. I'm impressed that he is still pushing it so forward. Because we know that Meta doesn't do so well at the moment, financial, but we will see. So that was the Meta Connect. Finally, a good news what VR belongs. So you already know Bonelab. This is a physical interaction action game with a story and all the stuff, and this feels really interesting. So you feel your whole body in VR. It's a little bit tricky. I'm not the biggest fan of this, but I know many people love this game. I already made a video about this. You can check it out on my channel. And the good news is that they made $1 million in the first hour on the Quest. And this is a record. And this is so cool. I love it, especially when you think about this fucking times that we have. Everything is so ultra expensive. Here in Germany, we pay like four times the price of power and gas and stuff. And this is crazy. People sit here with blankets and switch off the heating and to that so that they can afford everything. And in these fucking times, $1 million in VR, this is cool. So there is interest in VR, but we need cool ideas in VR. So if you check out Steam VR or the Quest Store, there's 90% bullshit, crap and shitty games. So we need more good games. And then VR could be pushed. So I really hope this will come soon. Yeah, Bonelab, 1 million in the first hour. Thank you to my new supporter, TSKL. Thank you so much. And let's check out the releases. On Steam we have Dangerous Fist, a boxing game, of course. Ugly graphics, holy shit. And then we have Barbershop Simulator VR. You can play a barber in virtual reality, crazy. And then we have Magitech VR, a collection of mini games in a magic adventure. You can play a free demo. And then I showed, or will show that on my channel, Egression. This is a nice escape room game in virtual reality. Goliath playing with reality. This is VR experiences where you can go in different locations, 25 minutes long. Then we have on Quest, LastPass, a password manager for the Quest. Then Gym Class, Basketball VR, yeah, the name says it all, basketball simulation. And Arkexer, a single player action-oriented combat game. Interesting. Nothing new on the PlayStation VR this week. And let's check out the sales. Not much this month. On Steam we have Paranoia Detective Escape from the 80s. This is a really nice escape room puzzle game. It's 30% off. And on the PlayStation VR we have Prey Digital Deluxe Edition. This is an absolutely nice game. Single player adventure shooter, 75% off, and Blasters of a Universe, also a nice shooter, 65% off. That was it so far, guys. So please note, the next 2 weeks I will be not here, and there will be no weekly news, but I already recorded and planned videos for you, so you have to watch something when I'm on vacation. So that's it so far, guys. I hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and see you next time in virtual reality. See ya.
VoodooDE